What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Gore, and it's time for more NFL picks. And this time, I've got a combo platter for you. I'm going to have the next 2 weeks worth of games. Reason being, I am flying back home to spend time with my family for Thanksgiving. It's that time of year. It's the holiday season, and I'm away from home, and I am taking some time away to be back, obviously, with my folks. So you're going to get the next 2 weeks of picks. I'll kind of go through the schedule each week and kind of give you my leanings and whatnot. So if you enjoy the video, hit me with a like, drop me a comment, and hit that subscribe button. I would very much appreciate that. Hopefully you guys, if you're celebrating obviously in the US, have a happy Thanksgiving to you and yours. Hope it's enjoyable. Hope you enjoy the football. I always do. And like I say, I will see you guys when I return. So with that being said, let's get into the picks for this coming weekend, and then I will give you the following week. Thursday night, it's a really good game. Probably their best Thursday nighter of the year. Ravens and Bengals. You know, the Ravens, like I say, they're rolling. They are establishing themselves as the team to watch out for in the AFC. The Bengals lost a tough one to a very up-and-coming young Houston Texans team. Very impressive stuff with the way CJ Stroud's playing. But the Bengals are what they are, right? They're 5-4, right? So they need to get it going. And short week on the road is not a really good spot to get it going. Give me the Ravens to roll again here. They are just playing great. Like, they really are. They're playing just outstanding ball. And I don't see that slowing down anytime soon. Now, the next game is get the AFC North covered here. Well, with the news of Deshaun Watson's season being over, I don't know how much it makes a difference to me. Because I don't know how well they were playing with him starting. I don't know. It's probably going to be PJ Walker, I guess, again. This is a really hard game. Like the Steelers, it's amazing to me that the Steelers are 6-3 with the way they play offense. But I don't see a lot of points in this game at all. I will lean the Cleveland Browns here at home. I like I say, I understand that there's no Deshaun Watson, but they weren't really playing great with him. So I think they can win this game on their defense. And just do just enough on offense, score just enough points to knock off the Steelers. It's crazy that they're 6-3. Right, that just shows you how good T.J. Watt and the defense is right now. Lions, Bears, right in the division. You know, you always kind of wonder about the Lions right before Thanksgiving, whether or not they kind of lose focus a bit. I think this is, like I say, this is not the lovable Lions anymore. Like, this is a really good team. And I don't see the Bears. Like I say, Tyson Bagent has, after the furor about Tyson Bagent, he's come way down back to earth. Give me the Lions to roll here and roll into Thanksgiving 8-2. Chargers and Packers. I don't know. The Chargers have won a couple of nice games in a row here. I don't really like anything about Green Bay, so I'm just going to continue to take the Chargers. And kind of maybe they're a team that can get on a roll in the AFC on the back end. We'll see. I know they've got some injuries, but like I say, I don't really like anything about Green Bay right now. Like I say, the Jordan Love stuff, it's not exactly working on offense after the quickish start. It's kind of really come down to earth. So give me the Chargers to kind of take care of business there. Raiders and Dolphins. This game a couple of weeks ago I would have laughed at. But all of a sudden, right, when you get rid of a locker room cancer that Josh McDaniels was, all of a sudden, the Raiders are starting to look like a more competent football team. Can they play enough defense in this game? Probably not. I don't think so. I think it kind of, the ride kind of comes to a brief halt here. So I will take Miami and the offense. But the Raiders, hey, look, they've gotten it back to 5-5. They have probably made the right decision benching Jimmy Garoppolo for Aiden O'Connell. And Antonio Pierce has given them a boost, right? I mean, it's clear to me that Josh McDaniels was the problem there, right? I mean, it's obvious. Josh Jacobs is more involved. Devontae Adams is more involved. And, and look, all of a sudden the Raiders are winning. Imagine that. Okay, Giants Commanders. The Giants are a train wreck. They are a disaster. If Tommy DeVito can't throw the ball, why is he in uniform? I don't understand the offensive plan. If you don't have enough trust in him to let him really open it up and run the offense as close to full as you can. I mean, I get it. He's a third stringer, so you can't do everything. But Jesus Christ, you have to throw the ball in this league. And the Giants have no faith, apparently, in Tommy DeVito's ability to do that, or they would let him throw in these games early. You can't win the way they're playing, and I don't care who you're playing against. So give me Washington, take care of business. Sam Howell, despite all the sacks, is playing fairly decent football. I could see why they're kind of committed to him so early, right? He's played pretty well, despite running for his life. If they can get the defense kind of restocked and reloaded a little bit, I think there's potential for them in the future. But they'll take care of the Giants in this one. Cowboys Panthers. Again, it really sounds to me like Frank Reich might be one and done there, which would not be good for Bryce Young. I don't think you don't want to start rotating coaches in with a young player trying to get it sorted out, but it is what it is, and I think the Cowboys will kind of take care of business here. Again, not much to say. They'll just kind of roll, and they will head into Thanksgiving 7-3. All right, division game, Titans, Jaguars. I guess maybe I was a bit too pessimistic about the 49ers last week. They came back off the bye and took care of business. And I think the Jaguars, though, will kind of regroup and handle Tennessee. It's just a rough year for Tennessee, man. It's just not working out, right? And they've got the young quarterback in who may take some lumps here in this game. I think Jacksonville will get back on track a little bit. And how about this? Arizona and Houston. How about the Houston Texans start going 6-4 to start the year? Would have never thought that at the beginning of the season, but the way they're playing, buy the Houston Texans right now, because they are playing. They're going to win the division. They'll be neck and neck with Jacksonville. They have a shot to win the division. It's amazing to think how. When you give young teams a little bit of a glimpse of how to win, and they kind of put it together, you see what you get. And C.J. Stroud is just unreal, just playing unreal football. Keep it going, Houston. I will pick them to take care of the Cardinals. I will take the 49ers to take care of the Buccaneers. Buccaneers got to win, but like I say, they're not, probably not a good spot for them here. I guess from the 49er perspective, I would be very interested to see how they handle this game, right? They came off the bye, had 2 weeks to get themselves healthy, get themselves right, and focus on Jacksonville, right? So now with a regular 1 week of prep, is Steve Wilkes going to revert back to his piece of shit self? Can the defensive line continue to get pressure despite him? Can the secondary play at all? Can they play at all without hacking and holding? And can they do anything to cover a wide receiver? We'll see. I'll pick them to win here. But for the 49ers, like I mentioned before on stream, at Seattle, Philadelphia, Seattle, and Baltimore coming up, we will find out pretty quickly who the 49ers are. It will play out on the field in front of you. You won't have to guess. Jets, Bills. The Jets don't have enough offense to win this game, but to be fair, I'll pick the Bills. But the Jets might not need enough offense, might not need any offense to win this game. The way Buffalo is playing and turning the ball over, like Josh Allen is a turnover machine right now. They had no business losing that game, and Sean McDermott turns around and fires Ken Dorsey to kind of cover his ass. Maybe, well, you're the next one to go. If that doesn't work, and you miss the playoffs because of the schedule that they have. Well, you're next on the chopping block. It's not going to be the offensive coordinator. It's going to be you, and you're going to be looking for work. So I think Buffalo, these will be a dirty game. I think this will be a low-scoring kind of, first one to like 16 might win the game. But give me the Bills, although I don't have a lot of faith in it. I really don't. The Jets have beaten the Bills before. Like I say, Josh Allen's propensity to turn the ball over is insane right now. So this game could go either way, but I will lean Buffalo. Seattle and the Rams, I will go with Seattle. It sounds like, I don't know if I think Matthew Stafford's going to play. I don't think it matters. I think Seattle will Seattle defensively, they're not playing very well. They're giving up points. They're stuck in tough games, right? I did not expect that game to be close. Washington had a shot to win it. But of course, the thing with Seattle is, I don't know how many times I've seen it. Like if you give them enough time on the clock, they will do what they need to do to get points, and they did against Washington. to kind of win that game. But again, it was a tight competitive game. Like, they should not have been in that close kind of a contest with Washington. Give me Seattle, and we will move forward. Minnesota and Denver, like, it's pretty amazing. These teams are red hot, both of them. They're both on big winning streaks. They're both looking a lot better than what they looked at the beginning of the year. This is a tough pick for me, man. I am gonna roll with the Vikings. I'm gonna say that the Vikings stay red hot. I think Denver, like I say, Russell Wilson's playing better, but they really they got a lot of help from Buffalo in that game to kind of keep their winning streak going. I know at home it's a bit different, but give me Minnesota because of this Josh Dobbs effect, man. He is playing really, really well. And they've got it fully turned. At the beginning of the year, in these picks, all I would say is, well, all Minnesota's going to do is turn the ball over, so you can't really trust them. Well, they've stopped that. They've gotten it fixed, and they're playing much, much better. Give me the Vikings to continue their role. And then the big game Monday night, Eagles-Chiefs Super Bowl rematch. Where do you go on this one, right? Like the ultimate toss-up. Do you go with Super Bowl revenge? Do the Eagles kind of continue their role? I tell you, I think, I'll lean the Chiefs here. I'll lean the Chiefs to get a little bit of payback on not payback, sorry, to keep it rolling against the Eagles. It's a different style of offense with the Chiefs. It's not explosive. It's not the razzle dazzle and stuff, but they're finding ways, right? They're finding ways through the running game, and they'll do just enough to kind of beat the Eagles a little bit. You can kind of get the Eagles defensively somewhat. And like I say, Jalen Hurts can turn the ball over a little bit. I think, honestly, I might just, if the game was in Philadelphia, I might lean Philadelphia, right? It might be that close, like might right down to it, right? Whoever's at home wins the game. So give me Kansas City. And that wraps up this current week. I did just want to go over to the, sorry to blind you again, but the schedule for next week, which includes the Thanksgiving Day games. Green Bay and Detroit. Again, don't really like Green Bay's situation, so I'll take Detroit here on Thanksgiving Day while we stuff our faces with all the turkey. Washington at Dallas could be intriguing. Teams really, really get up for playing the Cowboys on Thanksgiving. So this could maybe be a scary spot. Washington can put up some points, right? Sam Howell can make plays. The receiving court, it's a good offense. I think it'll be close, but I think Dallas will win. And then that brings me to the Sunday Nighter, which, again, I've mentioned it about the 49ers. We're going to find out who they are, right, pretty soon. And they're on in prime time in Thanksgiving and Christmas this year, so good luck me. I'm either going to thoroughly enjoy this year's holiday season or be thoroughly in the dumps, but who am I going with? Man, I'm not picking the fucking Seattle Seahawks. Get the fuck out of here. Give me the 49ers to win because fuck them. The first ever Black Friday game, I don't know why they're doing this. It's just kind of stupid. I guess it's just to get something on Prime on Friday. I don't know. To me, Friday after Thanksgiving is a college day. But Miami and the Jets, again, the Jets just don't have enough offense, just period. Like, it's just not going to happen here. They might be able to defend Miami somewhat, but Miami will find a way to score some points. And I think they'll take care of the Jets on Black Friday. Going to the Sunday games, you get some more divisional stuff. New Orleans and Atlanta. Atlanta, if they don't fire Arthur Smith, like, what are you doing? I mean, it's a waste of potential, this team. Give me New Orleans to take care of business there. Pittsburgh and Cincinnati, again, this will be a very, very important game for the Bengals. If they lose Thursday night and they're on a 2-game losing streak, they are really, really going to need to put their chips on the table for this one against Pittsburgh. So I'll take the Bengals to beat the Steelers week after Thanksgiving. Carolina, Tennessee, what's there to say? Take Tennessee. All right, Carolina's a mess. Tampa Bay at Indianapolis. Intriguing game a little bit. The Colts are different at home, right? They have the they're trouble over there. So give me the Colts to take care of the Buccaneers. One of the worst games you could possibly come up with. New England at the Giants. Call it the Lull Bowl. I've been doing some LOL Bowl games this year with football, with the NFL, and New England at the Giants is one of them. Who wins? Who fucking cares? Give me the Patriots and whatever. Jacksonville and Houston again. There you have it. Huge game in the South Division. You know what? Screw it. I'll take Houston into that one to kind of keep it going. Because why not? Like, they're figuring out how to win. They're figuring out how to get it done. Give me Houston to continue the roll. Cleveland at Denver. You know, that might be a spot where I like the Broncos because of the Cleveland situation. You know, I like their defense, but, you know, I think it's a spot where they could get clipped on the road at Denver. Rams Cardinals. Give me the Rams. The Cardinals are just, you know, well, yeah. Maybe Arizona. I don't know. I might lean Arizona because Kyler Murray is back. I'll have to think about that game, though, before I really, like, put a pick on it. Chiefs at Raiders. Again, depending on what happens, this could be a much more interesting game than you think. I'll take the Chiefs, but who knows? Maybe the Raiders are, you know, maybe they can keep it close. Buffalo at Philadelphia. Again, I'll take Philadelphia. Buffalo, I just, you know, they are who they are. They're a 500 team that turns the ball over. And then that leads us to the Sunday nighter, which is Baltimore at the Chargers. I think that could be a very entertaining game, a very high-scoring game, with the way the Chargers put up points, despite the way the Ravens are playing overall. Give me the Ravens slightly. You never know with the Chargers, right? They can invent ways to lose, and they can razzle-dazzle and make it look good. The Monday nighter. That'll wrap up the following week is Bears at Vikings. It's not a very good one. I feel like these night games this year have like not been great. Give me Minnesota in that one to kind of take care of business. And that is the 2 weeks worth of NFL picks for this Thanksgiving kind of wraparound here. So like I said, from me to you and yours, have a happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy it. Food, family, football. It doesn't get any better than that. I will be headed across the country, and then I will be headed back, and then I will resume some videos. So, like I say, drop me a like, hit me with a comment, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one.